So I get asked the question all the time, why a teacher? What made you want to be a teacher? I've thought about that and thought about that, and this is all I've ever done. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I remember telling my mom when I was 5 years old that I was going to be a teacher. And when I was 10, again, I told her I was going to be a teacher. And then when I was 12, again, I told her I was going to be a teacher. I was going to go to college. I was going to do all these things, wonderful things in education, and I was going to be a teacher. But you know, growing up in the 80s on a farm with 9 other siblings, I knew that if I wanted to go to college, I was going to have to do it on my own. And that's why I became a teacher. I wanted to do this from the very depths of my soul since I was 5 years old. And so I worked hard. I went to college, but I got married along the way and had a family. So it took me a while to be a teacher. But what kept driving me to be a teacher is the students. Our students deserve a good education from good teachers. Teachers are there that are advocates for these students, that work their tails off to make sure they have a good education. I have met so many students over my years of education. I have hundreds that still call me Miss West. I think of them and I think of their hearts and everything they taught me throughout the years. I had a kindergarten class that was so unruly. I had 24 unruly little kids, and in this 24 class of kindergartners, there was maybe 5 little girls, so you can imagine how unruly this was. But that group was broken. They came from broken homes. They came from homes where there was very little stability. They were bouncing between mom and dad all the time. But they came to me, and they learned. That's why I do it. That's why I teach. I teach to be there for the kids. I had another time when I was teaching 5th grade, and I was in a portable here in Mesa, and I had 35 5th graders in this little portable. And these were Title I kids, so they didn't have much. And I had 3 really big boys. I really did have 3 really big boys, and I had built relationships, because I'm all about building those relationships, building a community where students can learn. But I remember I had this knock on the door, and this big Native American dad walks in, and he says, "You have to come to my car right now." Now I'm 5 foot nothing. You know, I don't weigh much either. I'm not a very big person. But this big Native American comes walking in, and he wanted me to go to his car. Now that was terrifying for me. Well, the one day I probably left my door open to get some fresh air in here in Arizona, because we're all outside schools, and the rest of the time it was locked. And he walks in, and I'm putting my hands up, and I'm backing up, because he was probably a good 6'6", 6'7", a good 400 pounds Native American. And he says, "You have to come to my car. You have to come to my car." And I started to back up a little bit and ran right into my 3 bigger boys. And I turned back to them. I said, "What are you guys gonna do? You gonna save me?" They're like, "We got your back, Miss West. We got your back." Those are the times you remember. Now this dad wanted help with his son. He wouldn't get out of the car and come into my class. It was part of the first part of the year. And I worked with that student too, and eventually he did come. And he made headways, and it was so rewarding. But students need us. Students need us to be there. They need us to create a climate that they feel safe, where they can learn. So when I'm asked why I am a teacher, it's because of the students. It's because we are building characters. We are building from the ground up individuals that will be running our nation. So think of that, you teachers out there. Ask yourselves, why a teacher? And I hope your answer is, it's for the students. They deserve good teachers. If that's not you, if you aren't there for the kids and you're there for a nice summer break, nice holiday breaks, all these things that we get, they're little tiny perks, But if you're not willing to put in the time it takes to be a great teacher for our students, for our nation of students, then please leave. Teaching to me is a drug. It is a calling. When I walk into a classroom, I leave with so much joy and happiness. Is it hard? Is teaching hard? Absolutely. Do we make any money? None. We really don't. That's why I call teaching a calling. It's not my profession. I'm never going to be a rich teacher. There's no such thing as a rich teacher. But I am a builder of children. I am a builder of character. I'm a builder of citizens. That's why I teach.